guys, this is Zoe from White Butterfly 1111, and the reading we're doing today is about the Gemini full moon. So what is it that you need to release to allow in your manifestations? So we're going to look at what things you need to release first, and then what blessings and manifestations are going to be coming in for you during this full moon in Gemini. It is going to be a pick a card reading, so I will choose the 3 cards there shortly. Choose what you feel resonates with you and leave the rest behind. There will be timestamps below. So let's see what it is that's actually manifesting for you. What are the 3 piles that we need to choose? Ooh, I just heard we need to do 4 piles. Okay, so we need to do a 4th one. There we go, thank you. So the first pile is blessings. There we go. The second pile will be listening. The third pile is new beginnings. And the 4th pile is enchantment. Like I said, just pause the video if you need extra time. Just tune into whichever one you feel resonates with you. You can choose 1, 2, 3 or all 4, and in any order that you wish. This is a timeless reading, even though it is around the full moon in Gemini that we are putting the intention into. And there will be timestamps, like I said, in the description box below, and I'll see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. So you chose the card of blessings. Let's see if we can get that without the light. There we go. Blessings. And it's funny because obviously the title is what do you need to release to allow these blessings to manifest during this full moon. And what I'm seeing first is with this card is that the blessings is that you need to release the hold of what you've asked for. So what I mean by that is if you've been asking for certain things in your life, whether it be love, because I see flowers being dropped here, a new job, a new, like I said, new romance, new job, or money or anything like that that you want, I feel like that you're holding on to it too much, because when we hold on to things and we keep putting out to the universe, we resist that coming in. And I feel that what it's saying at the moment is that you need to let that go. That's the thing that, excuse my voice, I feel a little bit croaky there today, but I just felt I needed to get this out. So yeah, so what I first see, like I said, is your blessings that you want coming in. That's what you need to release. But let's see what else we have for you. All the cards I use will be in the description box below. Okay, so what does pile number 1 need to release to allow in these blessings? What does pile number 1 need to release? I think I'm going to pick the cards first, and then we will talk about them. Thank you. So we have work through your fears. If you can see that. Work through your fears. It's the new moon in Scorpio. We have your commitment is being tested with the first quarter moon. Balance, spirituality and practicality, the full moon in Pisces. Surrender to the divine with the full moon. And look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So we've got 3 full moons here, and obviously we're recording this around the full moon. So yeah, the things that you need to release are the fears around the fact that you're not going to get this manifestation in. I feel that things are being completed in divine timing, when the manifestations that you want will come to you when you are ready to receive them. Now you may be thinking, I am ready, because listen, I've done that myself. However, there are certain things in your life, like I said, if you're holding on to it too much, it's because there's like that fear at the background of it, that I'm not going to receive, or I'm not going to be able to do this, or like if you wanted to go on holiday, it's like, I need the extra money to go on holiday, and it's that fear that you might have already put a deposit down, but you don't have the rest of the money to actually to pay off, do you know, the rest of the holiday. And I think there's that then gets you into a fear-based situation. And I feel this is like saying to you, just look at everything else that's going on in your life. You're being tested at the moment because, like I said, in fact, all my readings, my intention is that it's all around spirituality and the way we are moving forward on the planet. And this is saying is like to surrender to the divine, go within, start looking at things with love, be grateful for everything, because I feel like this is telling you to balance that side of you with oh my gosh, what am I going to do, like around like I said, paying this off. And as soon as you let go of that and release that fear and balance your energy out, this is when I see that these things are going to come in for you. It's like I said, you've got 3 full moons here, and the full moon is around releasing these fears to allow the manifestations during the new moon, that the intention that you set around that new moon, to actually bring in them into play. And I feel like if that's what you did during the new moon, this is telling you now, this is now just release that. Try not to overthink things. I know that's easier said than done. It's like, especially when if it's something that you're willing to, or needing to pay off. So let's pull some tarot to see what else that we need to release. See, with this, look at the bigger picture as well. Now, my example that I said around like a holiday being paid off, I feel that with that is like you need to think of things above what it is. I mean, there could be a case where, and I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody, but it could be a case of something happens around the time you're due to go on holiday, and you're either not meant to go on holiday, or, do you understand what I mean? There could be something. It's like, it's look at the bigger picture. Is don't just don't focus on the one thing. And once you put it out to the universe, like I said, and surrender, that's when these things come into manifestation. So if it's that like I say on this channel all the time, it's the law of attraction, isn't it? It's like attracts like. So the fear will keep coming into you if you keep thinking about that fear. So if you look at things beyond the fear, it's like, then it's saying to me that you'll attract in those things beyond the fear. So let's see what the tarot has. Things that you need to release. And what we'll do at the end, once we've pulled a few more cards, is that we will look to see what manifestations are actually going to be coming in for you. Because we got this card of blessings, even though it is what we need to release, you can see they're the blessings that you want to bring into your life. So we'll see if we can get a bit more specific. Okay, thank you. So let's see what we have. We have the Hermit with solitude. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords with conclusions. The Page of Swords with education. Justice with truth. The Knight of Wands with immaturity. The Six of Swords with movement. I'll pop these here. The Eight of Wands with speed. And the Ace of Pentacles with growth. Wow. I'm going to move these up a tad so that we can see all these. Okay, so do you think we can get them in? Yep. Okay, so what you need to release first, yeah, I feel like it's worrying about, like I said, the outcome. It's worrying that these things are not going to come into play for you. But I do feel that once you, maybe some of you need to understand the process of like the law of attraction, things like, because I get this education, the Page of Swords, in the middle of the reading with balance, spirituality and practicality. And I feel that I feel this solitude is more, not that I feel this is what you need to work on, but I feel that this is you've been sitting there all the time worrying, because you've got the Ten of Swords. Swords are about your mind. Even though it says conclusions, is because you're coming to the end of, like I said, what the manifestation is coming into play. You're at the end of the worry. You're at the end, because like the Nine of Swords is up all night worrying. So the 10 is all about the completion part of it. And I feel with this education here is you need to, excuse me, I just need to get some water for a second. Thank you. I feel that you need to learn more about how the law of attraction works, how your mind is sort of like overtaking what you feel in your heart. I do feel things are going to get balanced in your life, and I think you need to look at it in a light-hearted approach. So basically, so instead of, like I said, that worry about the fear of not receiving something, is like take it light-heartedly. So just do the things that you enjoy doing. Be like that childlike, or have that childlike behaviour. Do you know, where there's like children, we as adults worry more about what children do because we have that fear embedded into us, but children don't have that fear. That's why some of them actually they'll go and jump like off something that, or climb up on things that they don't realise, and it's only us who sort of like put that fear into them, because we can see that they could potentially fall and things like that. But children don't see that. Children just want to explore. They want to basically they love new things, because like it's different for them. And I feel like this is what you need to do to get into this state of balance, is to actually release that fear, is to work and feel like what children feel like. Because I do see here at the end with these three coming up, and the Six of Swords, the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, things are coming in for you, and they're coming in fast. You are literally you are going to receive these blessings, and they'll come in fast as soon as you work through that fear. And like I said, the way to do that is to sit and meditate. I think instead of been meditating and going within, you've been putting it into your mind instead of like going within into your heart. I see this star is shining out here in this education, the Page of Swords, and in fact the here as well, but I see this more here in this Page of Swords one, and the star is about healing, and I feel like this is what and wish fulfillment, but I feel like you need to do a lot of inner healing, and this is where you need to either heal this inner child, but you need whatever you need to balance within your life. That's what this reading is saying for you. For your blessings to come into play, you need to start balancing out the things that you enjoy doing with the not so or with the tedious things that we have to do on a day-to-day basis. Yes, what else do we have? So I'm going to pull some of these cards to see what else we need to look at for pile number one. What else do we need to look at for pile number one, please? All the messages pile number one have. Thank you. So we have dreams. You see that? Yeah. So dreams, freedom, abundance. Now that was upside down. I don't really read reversed cards, and my cards are never upside down or reversed, however you want to call it. But that was in this pack, and I take that to mean something to trust. So with this being upside down originally, I'm feeling that this is what you want in your life, and you're sort of like blocking it at the moment, and you're blocking that from coming in. Look, you've got the Ace of Pentacles here, abundance. Some of it could be around finances, like I said. I feel some of you need to pay attention to what your downloads and messages you're getting through your dreams, so maybe get that dream journal. To actually write down some of the messages that you're getting, because I think that will release the worries. It will release whether it be the fear or whatever you have going on in your mind. It will release that, because then you'll feel free. You'll be able to do what you love to do, because like I said, with this abundance coming in reversed, it's like this is what you're blocking at the moment coming in. And it's about now, like I said, trusting that divine, trusting that. Oh, and if you look at the angel here, it's like she's got this moon in her hands. I don't know whether you can see that. Yep, there you go. And basically to me, it's like this full moon is the one that's going to help you to release the things that don't serve you anymore, to allow these blessings to come into play for you. So let's pull some more of the tarot cards and see what blessings are coming into you during this full moon period. What blessings are coming in for pile number one, please? Blessings for pile number 1, please. Oops, there's one gone on the floor, so bear with me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see, 1 more, please. Manifestations and blessings coming in for pile number 1, please. Okay, thank you. So we have the Queen of Cups with empathy. We have the King of Wands with passion. We have the Six of Wands with achievement. The Page of Wands with invention. And the Strength card with bravery. Yes, so some of you I feel are wanting love in your life, and with the King and Queen there, and I feel that this new beginning is going to come into play, but it's about taking control. Well, control, that's probably a strong word. It's understanding your feelings. So what is it that you're feeling around that fear? What I'm trying to say is that it's like when you get the sense, okay, something else just come into mind and I feel this is more relevant, is that basically for us to manifest the things that we want, we have to feel what it would be like to have those. And I know that can be hard for people, but I feel that once you get that feeling, so if it is the holiday situation that I felt, or the example I used previously, is how are you going to feel when you get on that plane? How are you going to feel when you touch down on whatever country you're going to? What are the emotions that you're feeling? And it's then when you start feeling those emotions instead of the worry, the fear, the anxiety, whatever it may be, this is when victory is happening for you. This is when your manifestations start coming into play. And it's like I said, we have the Page of Wands here, no, not the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands here with 1 wand, and the Page of Wands here with 1 wand and we've got the King of Wands. So it's all around what you're passionate about, new beginning around what you want to achieve in your life. These are the blessings that are coming in. It's just that you have to be strong about it. You have to be you have to look outside the box. But I feel that with this, is like it's telling you that you need to feel. So this abundance card, okay, so we're blocking abundance and money coming in, which is what the fear is around trying to get your holiday booked or paid for. And I think that once what would it feel like to get another €1,000 or dollars or wherever you are, another €1,000 in your bank account? How would that make you feel if you opened up your bank account and there was $1,000, euro, wherever you are? And it's that feeling that you would get within you. That's what you have to start feeling. And I feel like with this new moon coming in, and don't forget that Gemini is the twins as well. So Gemini, like I see, you need to look at both sides of the picture. So it's how would you feel around that? What would it look like? And do that as a mirror image of yourself. Take away the fear, the anxiety, and allow these blessings to come in. Because here it's saying there's achievements. You've got the Six of Wands, victory, but you've got to be strong and you've got to be trusting. Like I said, trust that the universe is actually giving you what you want, and it's working on those limiting beliefs around money and things like that. But the main biggest thing is to assume that you have this already. So it's basically, like I said, it's just about feeling what it would be like to have that extra money in your bank account, knowing that it's going to come into play for you, but then release it. You need to let it go. These are the things that you need to let go, and what will come in to manifest for you. So let's just give you one last piece of advice. Pile number one. Last piece of advice. I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say, especially when I've got this sore throat at the moment, so apologies. So we've got I am loved beyond measure. I'll do one more as well. And we've got I shine my light outwards for all to see. So we've got the waning crescent moon, and we've got the moon goddess Diana. So I feel with some of you, you do need to maybe call upon angels here, or call upon any goddess, maybe this moon goddess, to actually help you to release this. I do feel some of you it is to do with the love connection, but know that no matter what, you are loved anyway. The universe loves everybody. God loves everybody. He does not put us on this planet without loving us. So just know that, like, once you release the fear, work through the issues that you have around whatever situation you have going on, know that you can achieve this, and these manifestations will come into play for you. Well, pile number one, that was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it doesn't, please choose one of the other 3 piles, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you. Hi, pile number 2. So you chose the card of listening. So I feel that some of your angels are actually trying to talk to you. They're trying to give you messages, and I think it's to help you to move forward. You can see there's a lot of blue here as well. So blue is around your throat chakra, and I feel it's something that, like, I feel like you want to say, but there's something that you need to hear first before you do that. So I know this is what is it that you need to release to allow your manifestations in. So let's see what your angels are trying to tell you. Pile number 2. I feel like some of you are actually, you're the one who's trying to talk to your angels, and you don't know whether they're hearing you. That may just be for some of you as well. So let's pull the cards there first. Thank you. So what do we have? We have prosperity lies ahead with the new moon in Taurus. We have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. It's time to release negativity with the full moon in Scorpio. A time for healing with the Baslamic moon. Don't let your past hold you back, your South Node. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. And we might get one in. Step out of your comfort zone, the North Node. Wow. So we got the South and the North Node. So some of you, this is about you wanting to, I feel what you want to put out to the universe is to do with either a business, something that you want to share with the world. And I feel this is why there's a lot of blue here. Some of you could be around a podcast. We've got this listening, like I said, and I feel that what's stopping you is this, your past, what's happened in your past. This, because if you look at everything else, so we've got this prosperity lies ahead, a time for healing. Your dreams need a plan. This is telling you that show the world the real you. Look, this is and they're all purple, and if you look at the cards in here, they're not all purple and green. There's different colours, and if you look at yours, they're all purple and green. So green is around your heart, and your purple is around your third eye, your crown chakra. And this is saying that like you are receiving messages through, it's just that there's some block there that's actually allowing these to come in. So your angels is telling you that you need to listen to the things around you. You need to, if you've been asking for advice, they are trying to send the messages in. And during this full moon is about now releasing, or asking your angels to release the things that don't serve you anymore, so that we can bring in these manifestations. And your angels here are trying to tell you, you need to move forward on your path now. You need to fulfill your mission, or at least start your mission on this, because we were all put on this planet with missions in mind, and I feel that yours now is I feel yours needs to go public. Whatever it is, that, like I said, take it as it resonates. I feel some of you want to put some sort of business idea out into the world, and you've been wanting to manifest this, but now it's like you need to now release that, and whatever's happened in your past, whether it be that you've actually started something before and you've had a lot of, like, so say like a YouTube channel, or some sort of podcast, whatever it may be, is that you started this in the past and you had some not so nice comments, should we say, about what you were actually trying to put out into the world. And I feel like with this is saying you need to forget that. At the end of the day, what other people say about us is their issue, not yours. And it's about you being true to yourself now. You if you feel like you want to do that podcast, YouTube channel, whatever it is, like I said, you may whatever you want to put out into the world, this is saying you need to forget about the things that like people have said in the past, or people have hurt you, or anything like that, and ask your angels to release that worry about what somebody may think about what you're putting out there. Because believe it or not, you'll attract the people in to what, like I said, whatever this is, who will resonate more with you. And this what I feel this manifestation is coming in for you, is the people who are meant to hear what you have to say. Is basically, they're the ones who will be attracted to this new channel, new podcast, new whatever it is, like I said, you're putting out there. Because we've got, look at the prosperity lies ahead, and step out of your comfort zone. I mean, your North Node is about your mission, what you are meant to do on this planet. The South Node are the things that make you feel comfortable. And it's now time for you to step outside that circle or that bubble that you put yourself in, and step outside that. And the way you do that is releasing this. If you need to, because it does say here, prosperity lies ahead. What you put out into the world. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to say is the North Node, and you have to forgive me because my throat's a bit sore. What you're trying to put out into the world is what you're meant to do. If it's something that you're passionate about, something that you love to do, then this is telling you that this is the right time for you now. But just releasing with this new moon, releasing the worry of what people have said, or people have done in the past, and being who you are now. So this could also be a case of like a job that you're in, and it's like you go to the job because obviously you need money to live every single day, and it's like, do you know what, you go in but you don't like going into work, but you have to, like I said, for the money. And this is now saying is like, you need to move beyond that. You need to move past that. Don't let the universe will look after you, totally and utterly look after you, if you are in the right mindset. But if you keep thinking that if I give up work I'm never going to have any money, then this is what you will have if you give up work. But if you put yourself in the right mindset, and I feel that that's what this full moon in Taurus is saying, your dreams need a practical plan. It's like, yes, you can plan and do this alongside the job that you've got, and plan it out so that you know within 6 months time is that like you will be finished that job, because you will have a successful business, or like I said, whatever you want to put this whatever manifestations you want to bring in. But our true north node basically is what we're meant to do on this planet. And when we do what we love to do, this is when the prosperity comes in for us. So let's see what we have. What does the tarot have for us? I feel I'm a bit lopsided there, so bear with me 1 second. I don't know which way it's got to go. That way. Nope, this way. Apologies. There we go. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's see. Pile number 2. What do we have? Maybe I put them down lopsided. I don't know. What do we have? What does pile number 2 need to release, please? What does pile number 2 need to release? Thank you. So we have the Empress with nourishment. You can see that. Okay. We have the King of Pentacles with security. The Three of Cups with celebrations. The Three of Swords with heartbreak. And the Queen of Wands with charisma. So what do you need to release to allow in these manifestations? Yeah, I feel you need to release the worry and the negativity from the past, and the worry of, like we were talking about before, is like, what is this going to bring in for you? So it's the security around, say, like you said, we leave this job, so it's like, how is that going to help me? I feel some of you, there's because I can see the Empress, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, there's like 3 people here, and we've got 2 lots of 3 here. So I feel like there's 3 people around you who are trying to support you and help you to release this. Or what's come to me there then is like, whatever's happened in the past, there's been 3, to say, like I said, that podcast or YouTube channel, there was 3 really nasty comments that you sort of like I've been holding on to, and now it's saying that this is what you have to release now, because a brand new beginning is starting for you. Once you step into the things that you love to do, the things that you're happy about, because I feel like in the past you were comfortable with the things that things were working out really well for you, until you got these comments, and then it was like, no, I just, even though I love doing it, it's like, no, I can't handle the fact that what people are saying about me. And this is saying, no, this is like, it's your life. You need to overcome this. So this is what you need to release during the full moon. Ask your angels, ask your guides to help you to release the fear, the anxiety, the worry around what people think of you. I do also feel with some of you with that is like some of you are worried about how successful you're going to be. And I feel like I know that can sound a bit, sometimes we do it as a negative, but it's like in the past with like, I started a YouTube channel, this one, and you'll see it was a long time ago, and things were putting me off. And it wasn't about any nasty comments or something, but it's whatever it was things were putting me off, and I was trying to figure out what it was. And I feel like, to me, it's like, what if you're successful? It's not about what if I don't succeed. It's not about the fear about not succeeding. It's the fear of what if I do succeed. And I know that sounds a bit mad, but I feel like this is like partly what you're going through as well. What if I succeed? What if you do succeed? Imagine. But this is the thing, it's like, this is where you need to work on those limiting beliefs around certain things, and it's figuring out what that is for you. So what other messages do we have for power number 2, please? Other messages for power number 2. And then what we'll do is after this is we will look to see what it is that you are bringing into your life. What are you manifesting? So friendship is the first card. Abundance. Wow, celebration under celebrations. Retreat and answered prayer. What are you letting go of? You have a fear around what the people in your life will say. You have a fear around, look, you've got abundance celebration here, a fear around how it would feel if I was successful. And I feel like your angel's been trying to send you this message because they are actually bringing, this manifestation is ready to come into play for you. I feel like what you need to do now is to, and I say this all the time, go within, but this is what we have to do. We have to come out of our mind and we have to go within our heart, because this, whatever it is that you have going on, this is something that you love doing. This is something that you feel happy about, something that you have been celebrating in the past. But like I said, whatever knocked you back for whatever reason, it's time to release that now. It's time to go within, and it's like a bit of shadow work that I feel like you need to do. And I say this because like our shadow, or our ego as I call it as well, that's the thing that holds us back. But we can control that, we can manage that. What we do need to do is, once we realize and become aware of what it is that triggers us. So if it is a comment that has been said and it triggers us, why is that triggering you? This is what we need to figure out. So what is it that triggers you about a comment that somebody says? And it could be something from your past, something from your childhood that somebody said to you, and that's why this triggered you. So this is where I feel like you need to go in and ask your angels for guidance about the healing that you have to do around that, because they're here waiting to come in. They're here waiting to help you and support you on your journey going forward. But I feel like with this retreat is you need to figure out what is it that's holding you back, what is it that limiting belief within you. And if it's a trigger, it's like how do you then heal from this trigger? And I see this in a lot of people, and if you watch some of my other videos, I've probably said this as well, is that when it could be an example of like, I've walked down the street with people and they've said hello to somebody and that person just walks past and doesn't say hello. and this other person gets really mad about it, and I'm like, why do you let that other person affect you? Why are they affecting you? Because at the end of the day, you've done the right thing. You've said hello. So there's something within that person that feels like they need acknowledgement. They feel like they need, it's like another ego thing. It's like they feel like they have to be the centre of attention, I suppose you could say. Whatever it is within them, that there's something about what it is that people are either saying, doing, or anything like that that is affecting you, and it's because it's something within you that needs healing as well. So I feel like, John, this full moon this is the time now that you have to work through that, because I can see with this is things that you love to do, and it's actually, I feel like it's being divinely guided, and you're actually you enjoy doing it. It's just that it's, like I said, it's just whatever is holding you back that you need to work on. But let's see what manifestations are actually coming in for you now. What things are coming in for pile number 2, please? What's coming in for pile number 2, please? Thank you. Okay, let's see what we have. We have the 5 of Cups with grief, the 9 of Wands with fear, the Knight of Pentacles with trust, the 6 of Swords with movement, and the 4 of Wands with celebration again. Wow, we've got 3 cards of celebration, and this is what you're fearful of: success. And this is saying that this, John, this full moon this is what you are going to release. You're going to walk away from this fear of success, the Knight of Pentacles, the fear of having more than enough money to do what you want to do, a fear of moving forward in your life, so moving away from the things that don't serve you. There's that fear. And this is saying that I mean, you could put this to any situation. Like I said, I see this as like a job with this, or with this comfort zone is like a job, or your path moving forward, your true calling on this or in this lifetime. And I see with this is like, this is what you're fearful of, is the celebration. And this is saying it's time for you to move forward to that celebration. Release the things that no longer serve you. Release the fear, the grief. Do that inner work. And just visualize, feel how it would be like if you were successful. And if you get that tingly feeling, or if there's a dread feeling, whatever feeling it is, you need to work on that. So like if it's a feeling of happiness and joy, then yes, then work on that. You need to do that. If it's a fear-based feeling, is what is it that's stopping me? What is that limiting belief? Why am I being triggered around the fact that I could have loads of money here? Doing what I love to do, because this is telling me that once you do what you love to do, the money is going to come rolling in. So, and I see this as like a whirlwind type thing. It's like, yeah, this is going to come in fast as soon as you release the things that don't serve you anymore, the things that are stopping you. So what last piece of message do we need for pile number 2, please? Last message for pile number 2. Okay, so we'll take that. I am honest with myself and others, the first quarter moon. And I let go, I release, I am within perfect possibility, the dark moon. Wow, so yeah, so there you go. You've got to be honest with your own feelings. You've got to let go and surrender to the divine. You've got to allow those feelings, to honour the feelings that you have. However, like I said, if it's one of fear and things like that, work on that. But just know that once you release that and ask your angels with help to release all those, then look what's coming in for you: happiness, joy, celebration, prosperity. Well, pile number 2, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it does not resonate, please choose one of the other piles, and I will see you in your next video. Thank you. Hi, pile number 3. So you chose the card of New Beginnings. So what it is that we're asking is, what do we need to release or let go of to allow our manifestations to come in? So some of you, I see this as like this angel, like with a bouquet in her hands. So some of you are either wanting to get married or want a new beginning in a relationship. And it can also be, it could be, and I said this in the other piles, because what we hold on to are most of the time the things that we resist in our lives. So if you are in a relationship and you want to get married, but like your partner doesn't feel the same way as you and things like this, it's like, it's you, I mean, you see them movies, don't you? Like where, and I'm talking like around these, a relationship more than any other new beginning at the moment, because that's what I see in the card. But you see these movies where it's like, there's always one person like in a relationship that doesn't want the same as what the other person wants. But as soon as you forget about that, and move on with your life, then that your partner changes their mind and realizes that it's the best for both of you. And like I said, you can take that in whichever way you want, whether it be wanting children or a brand new beginning in a job, in a business, or what, like I said, take whatever fits for your situation. But let's see what else we have coming through for you, pile number 3. What else do we have for pile number 3, please? So we're going to see what's the things that you want or need to let go of and you need to release, and then we will pull more cards later for what manifestations are coming in for you. Thank you. So we have confidence is the key to your success, new moon in Leo. Nothing is yet set in stone with the mutable moon. A time for healing with the Baslamic moon. Meditate and contemplate the new moon in Pisces. Your commitment is being tested with the first quarter moon. And it's time to take action with the new moon in Aries. I feel with this, I feel you know that you put a lot of work in to yourself, and I feel that you're going to be, I feel like this pile is going to be sent more challenges, more tests in your life, and I feel that with this new beginning to me is the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new one starting. And I feel that, like, even though it's like, what are we releasing, it's like, I feel like it's like it's going to come back around again to see whether you've actually done the work that you've put in, because all these things that are coming up, all these cards, is like, I feel like basically, I mean, we've got 3 new moons here, and new moons are about saying what it is that you want in your life. And I feel that I feel you're happy with what's coming forward for you. I feel you've done the work around, because we've got these in the middle here, the time for healing and meditate and contemplate. But I feel that this is basically things that you've done in the past, things that you've worked on already. And now it's like this new beginning is coming around and wants you basically show the universe that you have learned from the things that's happened in the past. That's when this next new beginning or your next phase of your life starts. But it's being confident in these messages now coming through. It's being confident around knowing that you can deal with the things that basically have set you back in the past, and you know that any path forward you're going to have challenges in. Any path forward, even though you are going to get to the destination, suppose, that you want to achieve, it's just that you know that there's nothing is set in stone, because we go on different paths, don't we? We go round bends. It's not just a straight line, not just a straight journey. And I feel that with this, you know that the universe tests us all the time, and it's just now with this new, or this full moon coming in, is like, have you learnt from the past? Have you learnt those things? Have you truly learnt them? Let's see what the tarot has for us. What else do we have for pile number 3, please? What else do we have for pile number 3? Pile number 3, please. So we have, wow, the Ace of Wands with New Beginnings. Whoa. Right next to the New Beginnings card. Decisions with the Lovers. Judgment with Action. It's time to take action. Wow, look at this card, so. The Sun with Positivity. The 9 of Cups with Fulfillment. And the Devil with Obsession. Wow. I think people are jealous of you. Don't ask me why I just said that. But people are jealous of you because you've put a lot of work into yourself. Like I said at the beginning, you've done the work. You've basically, you made a decision a long time ago that you want something new in your life, and this is why this card has come out twice, is because you've decided that you want to go on your true path. And I feel with this, when I seen that Devil card, it was like there's people jealous of you, there's people trying to put you down, people trying to knock you off balance. And I feel that with this is that you've done that work. I know this is like what you need to let go of for these new or manifestations and these new beginnings to come into play. But look, you're here. You've done that work. You've literally worked on yourself. You've released the things. And I feel that with this, is that with this Devil energy at the end is, don't let them people get to you. I don't feel that you will, but I think this is why you're going to be tested, is that these people are going to come back around, things are going to happen again, to see whether you truly have worked on yourself, that you've truly learned the lessons that you were put onto this planet to do. And I feel you, like I said, you're being asked to rise up now above that. It's to take action around what you want in this new beginning now, and not to allow this devil energy to come in at you. But this is what the universe does. Once we balance our emotions out, once we balance the things in our life that we are here to achieve, basically, then this is when you're getting thrown like little stones to like or whatever it may be, to see whether you, like I said, you've actually done that work. And I just know here that you have. You are totally aligned with yourself. You are ready for this new beginning to come in. So we've got the sun here, but we've got that moon there, that full moon as well. Things are happening for you around this full moon. Things of happiness, joy, fulfillment. But just watch, like I said, because there could be somebody coming in to try and knock you off balance, like I said. So what else is coming forward for you, pile number 3? What else do we have for pile number 3, please? It's a beautiful reading. What else do we have for pile number 3, please? If there's anything else that I can see in this, but I just feel that it's about yeah, I feel it's about the past coming back to knock on your door to see if you've learned from those mistakes. Okay, oh, you wanted to come out. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, they all want to come out. So we have signs, ideas and inspiration, new love, spiritual growth, celebration, power, playfulness, I'm going to put these here, and nature. So yeah, I do feel like you've grown a lot spiritually. If this is about a love life, the lovers and new love coming in, I do feel it's somebody from your past trying to return to see if you've learned the lessons around that person. I do feel that you have. I do feel that once you deal with this in the right way, with this person coming back, is that when new things are coming into your life. You have grown spiritually, and I feel that like you'll come into your power even more. And I feel that that's what some of you want, is like you want your spiritual gifts to grow further. I do feel some of you with this card here, and I see this like wind here, and the nature card is some of you are probably going to be shamans, or already are, that you're going to be working with the elements and with nature. But I feel this new beginning is one that you need to be more childlike. And I don't mean naive, or it's just being playful, like this says, playful, enjoying life, be happy, no worries in the world, because it's like that's what children do, is like there's no fear, there's no. And I feel that during this new moon, or full moon should I say, sorry, is that more things are going to come to you, more ideas. more inspiration about moving forward on your path. Things are going to move ahead really quickly for you, I believe. But like I said, it's just being aware of things from your past could potentially come into play. It's just how you deal with that then. So let's see what else we have coming forward for you then. Pile number 3. What do we have coming forward for pile number 3, please? So we have the 4 of Wands with celebration, the Tower with transformation, the Queen of Swords with independence, the 7 of Pentacles with vision, the 7 of Swords with deceit, and the Knight of Cups with romance. Wow, some of you, this is about somebody returning from your past. And I feel that with this Tower is like, it's definitely, I'm going to put him here, this is definitely someone returning from your past. Someone who hurt you in the past, it was deceitful, and they could try and do this again to you, is to say that they've changed and they've like, they've done a lot of work on themselves and they can see you together and blah, blah, blah. But I feel like you're going to know straight away as soon as they come back what they're after. And I feel that you have come into your power. I feel that once you make that decision, and I feel like in the past you probably not treated them wrong, but like there was probably anger and upset and words said that basically shouldn't have been said, or was said but in a different way. And I feel this time around when they come back is that they're going to you're going to know what to say and how to manage that this time around. And I feel that once you do that, is that this new beginning is one that you're going to be happy with, one that you're going to be fulfilled with. You're going to be standing in your own true power. And I feel like I said with this vision card as well here, the 7 of Pentacles is a new, your spiritual gifts, if you look spiritual growth with vision, new your third eye or your other gifts or abilities, spiritual abilities will be coming online. Wow. Okay, so let's get one last piece of guidance for you, pile number 3. Final piece of guidance for pile number 3, please. Woo! Energy is everywhere. So we've got this one first, which says, I enjoy the serendipity of life. The unexpected can be wonderful. The blue moon. Ooh. These two want to come out, okay? I am loved beyond measure with the waning crescent 1. And I am open and responsive to the abundance of the universe, the waxing gibbous 6. And I feel that once you do this, like I said, things are going to come into your life unexpectedly with this person returning. And it's to know that like you are loved in every single way. And the abundance is the abundance. The universe is basically going to bring you abundance in many forms. That's probably why I said abundance, in many, many forms. Wow, pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it doesn't resonate, please choose one of the other piles, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Hi, pile number 4. So you chose the card of enchantment, and if you'd seen during the introduction when I was pulling these cards, is I was only pulling 3 cards and I was told to pull the 4th one. And when I seen this, I was like, whoa, that's really powerful. And the messages I'm getting through at the moment is, because this video is also about what we need to release to allow into our lives, with this full moon in Gemini. And I feel that there is definitely a new beginning starting for you. However, it's one where people are going to feel enchanted around you, magical around you. I feel like they're going to feel what you can do. So if you see the unicorn here, and I just envision back to that Charmed episode where magic went from the world, and they were able to use the unicorn horn to sprinkle magic everywhere. And I feel this is why people are enchanted by you, because I feel that you are magical, basically. You shine your light out to the world. And I feel this card come out because you needed to know this. You needed to hear this. So let's see what messages come through for you then, pile number 4. Okay, what messages do we have for pile number 4, please, around this full moon in Gemini? Okay, so this one. That one. Oh, that 2. And that one, thank you. Another one. Okay. Thank you. So we have the energy is gaining momentum with a waxing moon. Surrender to the divine with the full moon. Show the world the real you with the full moon in Aquarius. Prosperity lies ahead with the new moon in Taurus. Be bold and make the first move with the cardinal moon. And don't let pride get in your way with the full moon in Leo. Okay, so yeah, so I do feel with this full moon coming in for you, pile number 4, is that it's now up to you. If you have already made the decision to move forward with something, I feel that this is why this card came out, is because you were already on that path. You've done all the work previously. You've released the things that you don't need in your life anymore, and now it's time to step into the true you. I do feel that some of you could potentially, and I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it could potentially let your ego get in the way, because you've realized that you are a magical being and you can manifest anything that you want in this lifetime. And you can you can create your own world. I do feel the some of you, in fact I do feel with this pile, is that you need to now share this. You need to speak out now about what what you can do, what you need to say to the world, what is your truth, because I feel like this is why you've been drawn to this, is because you are so magical. You can do anything that you want to do. It's just that you have to be bold and make the first move. You have to I feel like, because of the world that we're in at the moment, I feel that in the past, like magic and things like that have been frowned upon, have been seen as evil, has been seen as like not natural, or whatever you want to say. But I feel like with you, pile number 4, is that you know that like everyone can do this. It's just that we block ourselves. And I feel that once you start showing people what can be done, an example of that is like, I would get like, I could feel the energy in my hands basically sometimes. And if there's people who don't understand energy or don't, because they can't see it basically, I get them to feel it, because when we feel something, it resonates a hell of a lot more than when we see it. So basically, like I said, I just basically build up the energy in my hands, and I feel that this energy is gaining momentum, is something like that, is that you need to show people what it is that you can do, no matter what it is. And it's about doing it in a way that is not egotistic. It's about doing it in a way that's going to help others as well and help them. Yeah, so let's see what the tarot has for you. I feel, because I'm trying to figure out why this prosperity lies ahead, I fully understand everything else, but I feel like once you achieve this in the right way, I feel that it's like probably a business that you're going to do with this. So whether you're a healer or whether you are clairvoyant, whatever abilities that you have, I feel like you're going to do start a business out of this. But it's just during this full moon, putting the intention out there to actually state what it is that you want. And I feel some of you to let go of, it's the ego side of you, and that's not your fault. I mean, we've all got it, the dark and the light side. It's just that not to let that overtake the good things that you can share with the world. And I'm hearing also that you're not always right about everything. You are right in your own way. However, everyone else has got their own belief system and their own truth. And it's about understanding that, because that can be where sometimes our ego gets in the way, is because we have a certain belief system and we feel that certain things in our lives are truthful. That doesn't mean it's right for everybody else. And it's understanding that side of it. So you've got the Eight of Wands with speed, the Knight of Swords with drama, the Three of Pentacles with excitement, the Temperance with healing, the Six of Swords with movement, and the Ace of Pentacles with growth. Wow. Yeah, I feel like it's, don't let this drama get in the way. Things are coming in fast for you during this full moon. The things that you've already been working on, I feel like previous moon phases, you work with the moon. So I feel like you've done a lot. Oh, and I'm getting goosebumps all over my body. So yeah, so basically I feel that some of you have worked an awful lot with the moon and you've put the work in, like I said. It's just that don't let this drama, don't let this this ego side of you get in the way. I feel that if you do, you'll still get to the destination you want to be. It's just that it's going to be a bit harder. I feel like you need to cut out that side of you. So I'm not saying that we get rid of our ego, because we don't. What happens, because we've got to have dark and light within all of us. It's a duality planet, so we have dark and light just like everyone else. It's just that we can control that. So it's becoming aware of when you are becoming egotistical and cutting that out straight away. And that's where I feel like this truth thing is coming out, especially with this sword here, is that like you having your own belief system, you having your own truth, but realizing that other people have theirs, and not everything is true in their world as it is in yours. But that's what magic is about, isn't it? It's like an illusion, because it's hidden from us. And people, because they don't see You know that phrase, seeing is believing. It's not, and you know, believing in things is how you see things. But like I said, I do feel once you realise or become aware of that ego stepping in, and you're able to manage that, then there'll be no issue at all. I do feel like some of you, like I said, with this healing card, temperance and the prosperity, I do, like I said, some of you will become healers, if not already. And I feel that whatever healing practice that you do is what the world needs to see now. So it's about talking about that, moving forward, because look what's coming forward, growth for you. It's about this prosperity, and I feel like if any of you wanting to build this business, is yes, this is telling me that this is the step forward for you. So let's see what else we have for you, pile number 4. What else do we have for pile number 4, please? What else do we have for pile number 4? See, it's like with this, I was seeing like this either side is like of the pentacles. It's like it's getting excited about what you can share with the world. It's getting excited about your step or your next journey, or step. Oh, I can't even talk now. It's about getting excited about your next path, which route you're going down. I know that it's that's the path for you. Once you feel excited about it and you enjoy what you're doing, then it's then you know that you're on the right path for you, and it's going to bring you prosperity in all forms of your life. So we have dreams, we have balance, self-acceptance, playfulness, and ideas and inspiration. Yeah, I feel some of you are getting messages through your dreams. So if you don't already, make sure that you start writing your dreams down when you wake up. I feel like some of you during this full moon are going to become more balanced around who you are as a magical person. And it's allowing this to come in, because once you allow that to come in, if it is healing that you have to do during this, then so be it. But I feel like once you accept who you truly are and believe in who you truly are, this is when good things are coming into your life. You'll get more downloads, you'll get more ideas, more inspiration about different things, but it's about enjoying, like I said, having that excited feeling about your next journey ahead. Because I do feel that, like with this, like I said at the beginning with this stalk here, is like you're going to be sharing your magic. And if that's healing with the world, this is what you're going to be doing. It's just allowing and trusting who you are, and not letting that ego get in the way. So what other messages or what do we have coming forward for pile number 4, please? What else do we have coming forward for pile number 4? And it's so funny, I've just seen 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. Well, hey! They all want to come out, so like, yeah, the energy is gaining momentum. So yeah, the energy is flying out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, anyway, back to it, is to me, is that you're moving up, you're ascending more, and I feel once you come into alignment with your spirituality, is when the ascension process takes place. But like I said, it's not just about you now, it's about showing everybody else, because we need, on this planet at this time, you have come down to actually share your, oh, they all want to come out, okay. Share your gifts with the people of this planet, and I feel like some of you have to show them, because and get them to realize that they can do this as well. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles with kindness, the Ten of Swords with conclusions, the Nine of Pentacles with comfort, the Moon with misinterpretation, the Page of Swords with education, the Page of Pentacles with prospects, and the Three of Wands with communication. Yeah, so what's coming forward, like I said, prosperity, happiness, you teaching people, I believe, what you learn, possibly building a business with this prospects card. It could be clients, or it could be students. And I feel that once you get into a balanced state, the end of this cycle is totally finishing for you around this moon phase. Because I think you've seen through that illusion. You know that there's something on the other side. But like I said, don't let the ego get in the way, so that whatever message is coming through, that you're hearing them wrong. And I feel like this is why this communication is here with the misinterpretation, is messages that are coming through is it's to see the messages that come through. If they are of the light, they will be kind, they'll be loving, they'll be gentle, there'll be everything that is not the dark side, which is you can't do this, you can't do that, and that's not the right way to do it. Do you understand what I mean? So it's basically, it's understanding the messages that you're getting through, because you're a magical being. You are connected to the divine, and it's like allowing those messages to come in now. But know that the messages that are coming in can be both sides. Don't forget, that's why you need to watch this ego side of you. It's to understand like what messages, what the messages are, and how you feel about those messages, to know whether they're right for you or not. But I do feel like with these two pages is that you are also going to be teaching people this as well. You're going to be sharing this vision that you've got as well, and it is going to lead you to a prosperous future. So one last piece of guidance for pile number 4, please. Okay, so we got 2 out, and it says, I am connected to the earth and all life around me, and I let go of the anxieties of others. Whoa, some of you could be empaths as well. You actually feel other people's energy, and I feel that this is where, okay, just before we go as well, because I know they were the last messages, so just one example I had of this was somebody wanted me to do a healing on them. Now, I was doing it outside in front of people, and that was okay, because I protect my energy and I protect the energy of the person. However, when I do a certain healing, I can feel what they feel, or I get their emotions, I get things like that, their pain, or things, do you know, but I know it's not my pain. And then after that, somebody asked me a question, and for whatever reason, I was having a go at them, like I was giving out to them more or less. And I was like, why am I doing that? Because that's not me. So I mean, at the end of the day, yes, like we can like slip and things like that. And I'm thinking, yeah, but that wasn't me. And I realised that night that like the energy of that person that I was healing basically went into me, and I gave that out to somebody else. So it's like I said, it's being aware of the people around you and being aware of the feelings that you're getting around them people. Is it, if you are a healer, is it that it's their energy that you're feeling and portraying to the world? And this is where you need to then ensure that you keep yourself grounded at all times. And like I said, I feel like because you're such a magical being, it's like you are able to share what you feel, just like I've just done. You're able to share the things and the experiences that you've had in your life to actually help and move other people forward as well. So pile number 4, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it didn't resonate, please check one of the other 3 piles, sorry. And I will talk to you in the next video. Thank you.